Hi, Entertaining Universe. I've done a lot of things in my life. Whether you care to believe it or not, I have done a lot of things in my life. Whether it's, making decisions that people may not like, you know, making this YouTube channel, posting things on Instagram, posting things on Facebook. I just feel like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with, keeping some things private and keeping other things, making other things public. It's just, for me, every single thing I've done, whether it's, make these vlogs, post things on social media, talk to friends I haven't talked to in a long time, going places I have been to multiple times, going to new places that I haven't been to ever before. Everything I do is for myself, mostly. And that may sound like it's selfish and it's not the right thing to do. It's just, I like doing things that are important to me. And now, I know this may sound like I'm a broken record because I'm trying to make an example out of things. When I'm going to places like Disneyland, California Adventure, Tahoe, Vegas, Ohio, things of that nature, VidCons, Comic-Cons, all this stuff, it's because I want to experience these things. And I have experienced a lot. And I know a lot of you out there think that I haven't experienced everything that there is to experience in this world. But you're wrong. I've experienced so many things. Whether you care to admit it or not, that's your interpretation of me. I have visualized and planned and intend to plan many more adventures, many more things that I alone want to do. Whether it's going to New York City for the first time, whether it's going back to Florida for the first time in a long, long time, whether it's going to Washington, D.C. or going to Texas or, doing something different in Southern California or doing something completely out of the blue. That's what I'm going to do because that's my calling. My calling is to do new things that I've never done before and do things that I've done multiple times. Whether it's going to a baseball game, whether it's going to Vegas, whether it's going to Disneyland or any theme park, basically. There's so many other adventures to be had. Like maybe going to my first ice hockey game, going to a 49ers game, San Francisco 49ers game, going to a Golden State Warriors basketball game, maybe going to an Ohio State Buckeyes college football game someday. Going to other states and experiencing that. I'm not prepared to go to another country, at least yet. Now that doesn't mean I'm never going to go to another country. Like I've talked about this before. I would love nothing more to go to Greece or go to Portugal or go to, Italy or places like that. But I have to build up to that. Now, I know that a lot of you think that just because I've gone to other places in the state or gone to, other states, that's not enough for me to go on a plane for 12 hours at a time without a layover or things of that nature. And I've been to other states as well. I've been to Hawaii. I've been to Ohio. I've been to Washington, D.C. I've been to Florida. I've been to Nevada. I've been to Indiana, even though it was a short trip in Indiana because all we were doing is driving from Indiana to Ohio. And, there are so many states I have not been to yet. There are so many countries I wish I could go to. It's just every single time that I think of something, there's one thing that gets in the way. And I know all of you want me to get a job or find some way to earn money respectfully and the right way without being, arrested or something along those lines. I would never do anything like that, and I never intend to do anything like that. I'm just saying a job would probably earn me money. Even Patreon, even though I don't earn as much as I could, there are things that I could do that I could get back to you guys at some point. I just don't know what those things are, and I'm working on them. Now, the thing is, I've said, I know I talked about it several times throughout this vlog, but the most important thing for me, other than YouTube and social media, is going to places I've been to before, or going to new adventures and new places and new things that I've never experienced before. Going to see my family in Ohio. I'm not saying where in Ohio, just in Ohio. You know, even though they probably have no idea who I am, most of them, some of them might, you know, and going to New York City and seeing a Broadway show, going to Comic-Cons again, you know, all of these things, you know, going to Disney World, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Universal Studios Florida, you know, going to Great America and Six Flags and all of the theme parks. I've said that time and time again. I want to go on all of the theme park rides that I possibly can in California and in other states as well, because that's what's important to me. The basis of this vlog is that I want you guys to realize that there are very important things in my life that I would love nothing more to do. And I've talked about a few of them in here. I'm not saying I'm going to talk about every single thing I want to do in my life. And you guys know how much YouTube means to me. You guys know how much social media means to me. You know how much reading means to me. You know how much watching movies, whether it's watching them for the 1,000th time or watching them for the very first time, and things of that nature. You know, you guys know how much I care about everything I do on social media, whether it's filming these vlogs and uploading them, whether it's, you know, posting something on Facebook, posting something on Instagram, talking about books that I've read, talking about movies that I've seen, talking about TV shows that I've watched, you know, talking about YouTube videos that I've watched, whether it's from my favorite creators or my not so favorite, but still good enough to watch YouTubers and things of that nature. And like I've said in the past, I'd love nothing more than to go back to VidCon and go back to Comic-Cons and experience those things again someday. I'm not saying it's going to happen today or next year or even a year, 2 years from now. It could be like 5 years down the road. It could be 10 years down the road before I get to everything that I would like to get to. That's what I'm saying, is that not everything has to be sugar-coated or served to me on a silver platter. I know I have to do my best to make everything work. And at some point, I'm going to have a lot of money. I'm not going to say how much. It's just at some point, it could be, you know, it could be months from now, it could be weeks from now, it could be years from now, it could be a year from now. I can't tell you when that's going to happen, or if it will happen. I'm hoping it'll happen, it's just that I don't know when, or how, or why, or any of those details just yet. At some point, I'm going to get a job. Plain and simple. I just don't know when. Like I said, I don't know all of the questions that you guys are going to ask, or when I'm going to do any of this stuff, or which job I get, or any of that stuff just yet. I'm still working out like every single detail of every single thing that I would love to do inside my head and inside my heart, because those are the two places that let me know what I should do and when I should do it and how I should do it and all of that, and why I should do it and all of that stuff, because that's what's important to me. Importance of my own life is what's important to me, if that makes any sense to any of you out there who've watched my vlogs since day one or since yesterday. And who knows. Anyways, I think that's where we end today's vlog. I know I just kind of rambled on and on and on about certain things, but let's just do birthdays. There's only one today, and I want to wish Alex Weiss a happy birthday. She's the only one that has a birthday today. There are 2 tomorrow, and then there's 2 on the 19th. So, I don't know how tomorrow's vlog is going to go, because I'm very busy all day long. I'm going to film, I already have a video filmed on my phone, pre-filmed, so that way I have something to upload for you guys. I'm also going to film a video on my camera. I just don't know if that one's going to go up or not. The one that's on my phone will definitely go up at some point tomorrow, because I'm going to be busy from 9 a.m. until probably 3 o'clock or late, or right around 3 o'clock. So I will let you guys know. I'll let you guys know in tomorrow's vlog what's going to happen and how many vlogs I upload in that video on my phone. So, and I'm going to go finish. I've finished watching Order of the Phoenix, and I finished watching the Half-Blood Prince, and I'm pretty close to finishing the Emma book that I have talked about previously. And I will see you tomorrow with the brand spanking new vlog, and ciao. Bye bye.